Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another special Rumble that we have here tonight. Lee's picking them again. We all know that his favorite is 19, of course, which is a great one. I have to admit, it is a great one. That's why we keep on coming back. We wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't great. And fortunately, I still have those downloads available. And I don't know how long we're going to have them, and hopefully we have them forever. But as long as we have them, we'll always come back. And I have the ones for 18 as well, but I have like 200 on 19, if you're not familiar with that, what's been going on here. But Lee is trying to get together a 20-man, basically. That is what he's been trying to do here lately for all the winners. So he continues to come up with these ideas. And this is our next one here. So we're getting closer, I think, to 20. I don't know the exact number. He would know better than I would. But we got Ryuk here. Because I can't keep track of nothing. It's not just his stuff. It's everything. I can't keep track of at this point. But what an entrance there by Ryuk from Death Note. And he's got the Finn Balor thing going on. It takes forever. We're not going to go through it all. But it is cool. If only it didn't take as long as it does. I mean, Finn Balor definitely want to be paid by the hour. That's for sure. And Ryuk just continues. Yeah, I'm just going to let you all see his name. Just in case you don't know how to spell it. That's the excuse I'm coming up with. So, yeah, we can't watch all of that. We'd be here for 5 years. But anyway, the audience just wants this to go on. They don't want to see your 20-minute entrance. Okay, let's see who we got next. Once again, they are dragging this out. Oh, I hope we don't have another one of these. It doesn't look like it. Oh, but we have the crank 'em up one. The Alistair one. Which is an awesome one. And I really miss it on the newer games. But we got Pinhead here. And he's also going to try to take his sweet time also. Pinhead's hard to work with. Between these entrances and also his health insurance plan, because somebody's got to pay for those pins in his head. He really is hard to deal with because his health care is skyrocketing. So we always have issues with him. That's his backstory. And he's also, he's all for pain, which is not good. That's not a good employee with good morals. But anyway, Lee, I hope you enjoy this. We're getting closer to that 20-man of all your champs. And I really want to see it. And just let me know when we get there. And I can't keep track of everything. I'm not like Harvey, who basically has the history book of everything I've done, which I love it. I love what Harvey does. Even though I think he keeps more track on the newer stuff. Which it's just amazing. He just spits facts, and that's crazy to me. But anyway, we got the Predator at 3. Yeah, Harvey's like the history book of 24. I've never seen nothing like it. He gave me a Chris Walker fact the other day that he was in the final 2, 3 to 4 times, and has only won once. So that was a crazy fact. You never know what you're going to get here. We've had some crazy ones for sure, and we got Chucky at 4. And we got one of the best casts that we can. The only sad thing is we can't get any more. I don't know if you knew, Lee, but I do have a third account, but it only has like 10 people. So I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was trying to get them last minute, and then I didn't know the date that the servers were going to go down. So I think that's why I just have 15 in there or something. It's like 15, and some of them are women, so you can't really make a full 30. And we got Arthur Fleck here. Wow. He must have came in late because that movie came out in October of 2019. And they must have, because they for a while there, they let you download people. While 20 was, doing its trash downloads. So they let you download off of here. And that's the explanation why Arthur Fleck's even here. Because that movie came out in October 2019. So, and Ryuk's already done. So his performance was about as long as his entrance. Let's just say that. And we got the Cole guy here. He's one of Thanos' helpers. I don't know why I have him, but that was also big. Infinity War came out in, I think, 2018, so that was a big deal. It was a miracle that none of that got spoiled for me. I think the Loki one did, but nothing else got spoiled for me in that movie, which is just a miracle. And I remember when Endgame came out, I would not even get online for a whole week. And even people were telling me at work, we already know what happens. And I'm like, you better not tell me. You better not tell me. Or I might walk out. It's like, it was that serious. And that was a job that I didn't like as much anyway. So I dare you to say something. Wouldn't that be horrible if I walked out because of the whole the death and someone made me mad? But it was good that I had people that liked me. If they didn't like me, I'm sure they would have did it for fun. And Kentaro is here. We got Kentaro in the house. And we got Vegeta. Which, by the way, my mom and me were watching DBZ the other day. Which is so weird. But she can't really get into it. She doesn't understand all these things about the characters. But she does like Trunks. That's her favorite character. For some reason, because he has the same haircut as Leon, she loves men with those haircuts. And I just don't understand it. But anyway, Trunks and Leon, they kind of have a little bit of similarity there. But yeah, she tried to get into it, and, that didn't work out well. I mean, she definitely doesn't like other stuff that I like more than DBZ. So that I guess is a relief. But it's really hard to pick stuff watching with my mom. There's got to be some kind of love interest or something going on that is captivating. It can't be confusing. So a lot of the Marvel movies don't work, unfortunately. She does like the original Spider-Man, and she likes Captain America and Thor okay, which that's a surprise too, Thor. Because I think that's the weirdest one out of all of them. And we got the Ramen Noodle Man trying to make a name for himself. And yeah, so much for, you better go cook that ramen in the locker room, in the kitchen, in the lounge. He cooks ramen noodle all day, and the Predator took him out like he was nothing. His scanner said weakness. That's what it said. And did we lose? Who was that? The Xenomorph. Wow. He just got here. I don't recall him being here, but it's always good to see the Alien and the Predator in the same matchup. And Kentaro hanging in there. He's a big boy, or a big cheetah. So he's going to be tough to get out. I like Kentaro. I know Kentaro is kind of like a Goro, but I like Kentaro. I like the forehand stuff. I mean, they're kind of overpowered, Goro and him. But I remember there was tons of characters on Armageddon. So many. And I just love the variety. I know some of them were horrible, but I really dig the variety of Armageddon. And we got Goku. Speaking of DBZ. And Predator takes out Cole. That guy's got such a weird name. I don't know how you really say it, but he's one of Thanos' helpers. I used to have all of his helpers on here. Because that was a big deal. When that movie came out, that was a big deal here. And of course, the Marvel characters are always a big deal. And we got Frankenstein at 12. And Goku takes out Vegeta, and I know William's going to love that. I like William. William told me the other day, it was by the time you see this, it's going to be like a month or two. But William told me the other day, if it wasn't for Goku, Vegeta would be nothing. Because I made the claim, because I love Vegeta more than Goku. And William really got in, because people really defend Goku. They really do. And I get it. He's the main character. He's a part of everyone's childhood. He's one of the, he's part of the big three on anime. He's part of one of the biggest heroes and one of the strongest people. I don't care. I will stand my ground. And I understand his point. And I have nothing against it. But I will always rock with Vegeta and Piccolo before I rock with Goku. Because Vegeta and Piccolo are my favorite. And we got Chatter here who needs a dentist appointment. Him and Nemesis look so much alike. He's like Nemesis' skinny brother. I wonder if they got the Nemesis idea from Chatter. I wonder if they really kind of copied that design or not. And we've lost Arthur Fleck. And we got Charlie Kelly at 14, which he can wear that Fight Milk shirt all he wants. It's not going to do him any good. He's going to die. And, of course, Deadpool, always a good pick. Lee picked him really good. I mean, he has a great cast to do. He can't really mess up. They're all really good. And we got Kreese. Love Kreese. And I just finished Cobra Kai. Yeah, and he was so good in that. They finally finished that. I'm not going to tell you anything if you want to go and watch that. It was a really good show. And it was one of my favorite shows to watch. And I'm going to really miss it. I know they're going to do like spin-offs of Karate Kid. But it's not going to be the same without, those characters. Even the teenagers, some of them are really good characters. I really like some of the characters that are in school and stuff. But Kingpin already a wrecking ball. Always tough to get out. And Goku is done. And Snake Eyes, he never does well. He never does well in these at all. This is just not his year. I mean, every time. Can we just think of every single failure? And a great double team there by Keen and Dead. There goes Frankenstein. And Kreese. Okay, Kreese. Why not? So, pretty good job there. And, you know, Franken, he can cause some damage. So, that's a big loss. Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow, that was cool. That was cool how he did that. He went for the counter, and then King realized it and just leveled him. But he was ready for that counter. It just didn't work out. And we got my boy John McClane. Oh my goodness, lifting all that weight would really stink. I mean, Predator's really rocking it though. And we got the Arkham version. And Marston, 21 from Red Dead. My favorite character, by far. Probably my favorite Rockstar character, I would say. Because, you know, Franklin's really good. I really like Franklin. But Trevor's a little too much for me. I've admitted that 100 times. And I will continue to admit it. But John Marston, he's a family man. He's conflicted. He has a troubled past. He's one of the best written characters that Rockstar's ever had. And Birkin's 22. This is one of the best, I think, one of the best creations I've ever seen. It's just insane how he looks. But Predator is definitely the one to beat here. And Arkham Joker, oh my goodness, he takes down Birkin. Birkin is done. And now we got Sam at 23. And Arkham Joker tried to take down McClane along with it. Birkin didn't last at all, that grotesque thing. He didn't last at all. Wow. I always expect better out of Birkin, but you hit his eye and he cries. He's got an eye in his arm. So freaky. And we got Tormund Giantsbane at 24. Definitely one of the best creations we got, for sure. I really love the design. It looks just like the actor. The outfit looks on point. I love everything about this one. And can he take out a giant here? And he does. Wow. Predator's definitely the one to beat. He's had the most success here. And we got Sub-Zero at 25. Speaking of Sub-Zero, wow, Arkham Joker, killing it. With some great counters. And speaking of Sub-Zero, that's what it feels like here recently. At the time I'm doing this, at least. Hopefully it'll be warmer by the time you see it. And we got Arkham Joker is done. John Marston wasn't going to participate in that madness. He's a man of principle. You know, that whole arc of Marston in Red Dead 1 is just so heartbreaking. It just is. If you haven't played it, I'm not going to say what happens, but oh my goodness. Just makes me mad. And we got Jake Sully at 26. You guys hate him for some reason. A lot of you all hate Avatar. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know, you can hate that clothesline. That was pretty pathetic. But James Cameron, I mean, he is one of the best. And visually, Avatar is breathtaking. Visually. It's one of the best visual movies I've ever watched. Between The Way of Water and the first movie, I mean, it is one of the best looking movies I've ever seen. James Cameron knows how to shoot movies. And he's worked very hard on this franchise, and it's took him years to do certain aspects of it. And yet, everyone seems to not like it. They say, nobody cares about the blue people. Well, you can say that about the Smurfs, because nobody does care about the Smurfs. But I do like these blue people. Thank you very much. And there goes Sam. And John McClane double teamed. That's unfortunate. We got Loki, the god of mischief. And Predator is definitely the one to beat here. He has had a heck of a performance, and his durability is just insane. And Loki has an opportunity. He's got to lift him, though. That's going to be tough. Oh, man, he might have this. The God of Mischief might pull it off. Can't wait to see who 30 is. It's always going to be somebody. And 29 got Master Chief. Why not? The guy who punches better than shoots. His punch is just so overpowered. Like, he punches you, it kills most of the enemies. I think in Halo 3 in normal mode, it's like a brute 2 hits is done, a jackal 1 hit is done, a grunt 1 hit is done. So it's a pretty powerful punch that he has. And we're gonna see you number 30, and it's Madman Mars, my boy. Thank you, Lee, for putting my boy in. You guys know I love Madman. And Predator is going to try to get some revenge here. And look at Mars. Gets rid of Mars Stent. That's a terrible joke, but whatever. And there goes Mars. And wow, Jake Sully. He definitely doesn't like that you guys don't like his movie. Now we got another alien versus an alien here, and Zed, wow, they are flying out of here. So really, Predator is definitely the one to beat. He's really stood out here. He's had a heck of a performance. And Predator, oh my goodness. So the only one in the way now is Lord Zed. And Predator really wants to go to WrestleMania. You can tell. Oh, he might have it here. Oh man, Predator has a heck of a performance here. And Zed has still got a little left in the tank. So we are going to get that cutscene. We are down to these final 2 evils. And Lee, who's going to take it? I mean, I'm really rooting for the Predator. I really am. Because he's been in here for a while. And uh-oh. Oh my goodness. No. The finisher ends it and Lord Zed becomes another winner. I hope Lee can add that to his list for the 20-man. You have got to be kidding me. Predator worked so hard and Zed drops the finisher. He couldn't lift him out like a normal guy. He had to use that finisher, and more power to him. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win. But he better not point at the sign. You're not going to WrestleMania. Quit pointing at the sign. You ruined it for everyone. The Predator could have went, but you cannot go. I will send every Ranger, I will send Zordon, all those people against you if you try. You won't even make it through the metal detectors. And as soon as we see you, we will call medical attention because your brain is literally showing. We can see your brain. If that's a red flag, I don't know what is. Okay? But Lee, I hope you enjoyed it, man. Another one marked off. Another name for your 20. And I hope you guys enjoyed it also. And I'm going to keep this up every once in a while. I know we have 25 going on. We got 20. At the time I'm doing this, we're ending 24. So trying to get all that out. But I hope you all enjoyed it. And a good win there by Lord Zed. Taking out the Predator. The Predator had WrestleMania in the palm of his hand. And it was just stripped from it. So I hope you enjoyed it, Lee. Kind of a disappointing ending. I wanted to see the Predator take it, but it is what it is. And Lord Zed wins. I'll see you all later.